Assalamu alaikum. Hello, good evening. Today I am talking about Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh's employment and economic situation. The region is mainly located in the Himalayan mountain range. The Kashmir is often called the paradise of the earth because of its fascinating cleanliness, blessed by the green valley, snow-covered hills, beautiful lakes and beautiful landscapes, which arouse the feeling of haven, which makes it a popular title for Kashmir. The Kashmir Valley is also famous for its natural beauty, where Jammu region is a holy pilgrim site for Hindus with many Hindu temples. I will analyze the data of Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh from online Wikipedia and Britannica. However, Srinagar is the capital of Jammu and Kashmir. Leh is the capital of Ladakh. Though it is recently divided by two separate provinces, it has often 85,806 square mile territory and has 1 crore 25 lakh population, often to 12 million. The per capita income of Jammu, Kashmir, and Ladakh is estimated at 154,703 for 2024-2025 fiscal year, according to the economic survey, where India is estimated averagely 200,000 something rupees per person by 2024 fiscal year. The GSDP of the Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh is estimated 2.30 trillion rupees, 27 billion USD by 2023-2024 fiscal year, and its economic growth 3%, where it is estimated by 7% by 2025 fiscal year. On the other hand, total India GDP has 3.56 USD by 2023-2024 fiscal year. Maharashtra and Delhi are the highest ranked GSDP. State gross domestic product. Maharashtra, Mumbai is estimated by 310 billion USD, and Delhi is estimated 291 USD. However, agriculture and services drive the economy, with horticulture, handicraft, sheep farming, grapes, cashew, jaflong spicy, and tourism being the main contributors GDP or GSDP for the territory. Apple cultivation is the largest industry, employing 3.5 million people and generating 10% of the state's gross domestic product. The main occupation of the Jammu Kashmir Valley is apple production, and it amount for 90% of the total crop of the valley. The majority of the people of Jammu and Kashmir are engaged in the subsistence agriculture of diverse kinds of terraced slopes, each crop adapted of local conditions. Rice, the staple crop, is planted in May and harvested in late September. Corn, millet, pulses, legumes such as peas, beans, and lentils, cotton, and tobacco are with rice, the main summer crops, while wheat and barley are the cheap spring crops. Many temperate fruits and vegetables are grown in areas adjacent to urban market or in well-watered areas with rice organic soils. Seal cultivation is also widespread. Lake margins are particularly favorable for cultivation, and vegetables, flowers are grown intensively in reclaimed marshland or in artificial floating gardens. The lakes and rivers also provide fish and water chestnuts. Powers and resources are also another sector for the GSDP contribution. The Union Territory has limited mineral and fossil fuel resources. Jammu and Kashmir is the only borax and schiefer resource providing unit in India. The essential minerals of Jammu and Kashmir are coal, graphite, marble, gypsum, magnesite, and limestone. All the principal cities and towns and a majority of the villages are electrified and hydroelectric, and thermal generating plants provide power for industrial developments based on local raw materials. Major power stations are located at Chennai and Sela and on the upper Sindh and lower Jhelum rivers. Jammu and Kashmir has vast hydroelectric generating potential, particularly along with the Chenab River in the southern part of the Union Territory, but also including the basin of the Indus, Jhelum, and Ravi rivers. Kashmiri handicrafts, beautiful hand-woven carpet, pashmina, salus, and intricate embroidery, high quality saffron, known for its rich color and flavor, dried fruits, almonds, walnuts, and apricots, cherry, which are fresh and delicious. Especially in manufacturing, met metalware, precious instruments, sporting goods, furniture, matches, and resin, turpentine are the major manufacturers of Jammu and Kashmir, with the bulk of the Union Territory's manufacturing activity located in Srinagar. Many industries have developed from rural crafts, including handloom, weaving of local silk, cotton, and wool, carpet weaving, wood carving, and leather work, including jewelry. Tourism is the another major sector of the Jammu, Kashmir, and Ladakh territory and its economic contribution. It contributes 7% of the GSDP, 12,000 crore rupees for past fiscal year. Recently, terrorist attack has been taken place in Pahalgam, Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh area. It has affected the tourism sector badly. In fact, tourism is designed for all classes people attraction across the world, including Muslims and non-Muslim together. It is mostly designed to attract people by many facilities like traveling places, listening music, indoor and outdoor concerts, games, sports, eating delicious foods and sleeping hotels, driving cars, riding horse, flying, swimming sea beach, taking pictures, imaging, hangout, etc., including marrying girls called prostitution and drinking alcohol beverages. Recent terrorist attack has been carried out into the Pahalgam, but who has carried out these? It is not identified yet through proper investigation. Sometimes it is seen many groups, including Muslims and other religious sects like Jews, Christian, Hindu, Buddhist, Sikh, etc., attack on many tourist sites as part of their religious sentiment, as they don't like to elements of the tourism sectors like drinking alcohol beverages and prostitution, though laws permit it as legal grounds, considering grounds necessity, culture, people wish, commercial and professional aspects, including religious aspects, as laws are enacted considering all of these grounds, including religious and necessity grounds. What is legal in the eye of laws, that is not always moral in the eyes of religions. Sometimes working girls in the prostitution and making wine beverages, their brothers, parents attack on the site due to anger of the society, employment norms, government initiatives, projects, feeling humiliation within the society from these, as religious scholars mostly preach it as unreligious act, sinful acts. Though marriage al muta has been taken into account enacting the prostitution laws and norms, that has some degree of legitimacy as non-sinful in the eye of religions under exceptional grounds of marriages. Even all tourists are not taking wine and prostitution during their tourism services, though wine is always sinful, but undrunkenness, less ingredient consumption is treated also less sinful. On the other hand, Jammu Kashmir has long-standing territorial dispute. It is not clear yet who has done the terrorist attack. However, despite these two negative elements into the tourism sectors are not damaging religious teachings, religious aspects like prohibition of addiction, having family life by permanent marriage in the world. Though general people don't have enough knowledge, enactment of laws and its application, as well as religious rules, faith and its applications. For this reason, unexpected incident sometimes happened by the name of religions, which is treated as extremism, fanatism, militancy. Even laws enacted bodies and religious bodies should work together, preaching the controversial rules, issues, making understand the general people for peace. As tourism is also mentioned in Quran as halal legitimate acts, including all other religious sects, including Jews, Christian, Hindus, Hindu, Buddhist, Sikhs, etc. In addition, healthcare, transport, education sector have also remained in the territory. Car manufacturing industries are started recently into the, especially Srinagar in Kashmir. However, finally it is seen keeping all tourism sectors in Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh, Indian government has given its vision 2030 for the territory, increasing its GSDP by 3 trillion, attracting foreign investment and its other provinces investment into the Jammu Kashmir Ladakh territory.